What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to insulate and soundproof your fish tank stand. So let's get straight on with the video. Okay, welcome back to the video. So today, like I said, I'm going to tell you how to soundproof and insulate your tank. I've actually just started doing my tank. This is my 10-foot tank we're looking at now. I bought this stuff off eBay. It's just basically soundproofing stuff. I actually come up with the idea of doing this because I was actually watching Step Brothers, Will Ferrell's film, the other night, and I saw with the drum kit scene he had this stuff stuck on the wall, this soundproofing stuff, and I thought, you know what, that'd be really cool to put inside the tank, soundproof it, and it'd keep everything nice and warm in there as well. So basically all I've got is this stuff here. It's just nice and cheap stuff off eBay. It's actually getting thicker as I'm peeling it out, so there's rolls and rolls of it. Look, let me just tear one of them apart. So that's what it looks like. It's got like the dimples on it, so it's got like the sort of tongue and groove effect. It's basically like a sponge filter, basically what we put in our FX6s or our fluval filters or whatever. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I've already done inside here. Have a look. So I've already done this wall in here. So I get a little bit of drone off my FX6 filters. As you know, I've got an FX6 there. I've got 3 on this tank, so I'll get a little bit of drone off them. Also off the air pumps every now and then. And this is where I sit here and watch films at night as well. So sometimes it does bug me a little bit. It's only a tiny little bit of a drone, but I do like to keep things nice and quiet. But what we're going to do, if I just stop talking for now, and you might be able to hear the drone, and we'll sort of do a before and after. So let me just stop talking and have a listen. Okay, so I think you can hear that. So there's a little bit of a drone there. Obviously it gets quieter as you close the doors. See, it's quite quiet. Well, actually that's better. So you can hear that now. So it's sort of, so that's quite loud now. So what we're going to do, we'll do a before and after. So I've started, like I said, I started doing that. I've started doing this door here. I'm going to do all of these doors here, and I'm going to do that back plate there as well, where the other wave maker pump controller is. So let's get straight on the video and we'll see what it's like after. Also, I forgot to tell you what I was sticking it on with. So I'm a double glazer, that's what I do for my job, that's my trade, so I'm a double glazer, so I've got all sorts of tools and stuff on my big van. So what I'm basically using is just a clear silicone. You can use any stuff really, so this is just a clear silicone, it's a standard silicone we use on windows, sealing up windows and doors. I've got my mastic gun there obviously. You can use staples, you can also use all sorts. It depends obviously what material your tank stand is. So mine here is like a, I think it's a veneered MDF, isn't it? All this tank stand. The actual stand is steel obviously, but the doors and stuff is like a veneered MDF. So a staple would probably work. You could even use a really tiny screw if you haven't got any stuff like that. But let's start sticking some of this stuff on these doors and we'll see how much more quieter it is. Okay, so this stuff's nice and easy to cut. I've just got a pair of fabric scissors here, look, and you can just, basically, look, there's an offcut here, look, just cut straight through it, so it's nice and easy. The stuff itself is probably about 20mm thick, something like that, 15mm thick. As I'm wrapping it, it's actually getting thicker and thicker, so I'm hoping once it's all stuck on, later on tonight, it sort of gets like that sort of, like 20-odd-mil, 25mm thickness. It's meant to anyway, it says it's going to be like 30mm thick. But, so, just basically cut all this up. I'm sticking it on with clear silicone. Like I said earlier, you can use staples, you can use screws, all sorts of bits. So let's get all these doors done. It's going to take a while, but let's crack on with it. That's one of the doors done, all complete. So let's have a look. So basically that's what it looks like. It's nothing massively pretty. You could go to town on this and like obviously cut them all straight and that, but I'm just in a rush to get it done because it's obviously going to be all covered. You're never going to see it because obviously the door's going to be closed. Never going to see anything, but it's actually making a difference already, you know. So I've done the door, I've done this little insert here between the hinges, and I've done the back panels there. So if you can imagine, any sort of noise is going to get absorbed into this foam and you're not actually going to hear it. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 more doors to do and that insert to do over there. So let's crack on with that and see what it looks like all after. Okay, so that's all done. Just had to feed him some lunch and the missus is washing up, so I've got to hold him for a minute. But the tanks, let me put the camera down, we'll have a look at the insulation, what I've put in. So that's what it all looks like. So it's just, basically I've just stuck the foam all around it. I've doubled that little bit up there, a bit of a bodge. I might actually go over it again with another bit. I've got plenty of it left over. And the same on the side here. The same on the side here as well. And do you know what, it has actually made a difference. It is a lot quieter. And if you've got sumps out there, like some tanks like I've got on the on the reef tank here, it will help insulate your sump as well. And you could do it in polystyrene if you really wanted to. It's going to help keep all the heating and stuff. So, shh, trying to film, shush. So, that's a good job done for me. But anyway, thanks for watching the video as always. Like and subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell and keep it real.